Hi, today I would like to discuss about tillage, the different types of tillage and the implements used for tillage. Tillage is nothing but the physical manipulation of soil using implements. Tillage is generally done for better seed germination, seedling establishment, and also for growth of plants. Tillage is generally done before the seeds are placed in the field. Some of the objectives of tillage is that it facilitates adequate soil aeration. It allows water flow into the soil. It also brings about good seedling emergence. It helps for the roots to grow properly. It prevents pest and pathogens. It prevents pest and pathogen growth in the soil. It helps to remove the hard pan. It also helps to incorporate manures and fertilizers into the soil. There are different types of tillage. So the two main classification of tillage is preparatory cultivation and after cultivation. Preparatory cultivation or preparatory tillage is generally done before the seeds are placed in the field. After cultivation or after cultivation tillage is generally done after the seedlings start to emerge in the field. This generally involves intertillage activities. So in preparatory tillage activities, we have primary tillage, secondary tillage, and tillage during seed bed preparation. So we will be looking into primary tillage and secondary tillage activities and what are the implements used for primary and secondary tillage in the coming slides. Under primary tillage, we have deep tillage, subsoiling, and year-round tillage. Deep tillage is nothing but the plowing of the large-sized clods in the soil in the field. They are generally caused due to high temperature and occur and uh, alternate heating and cooling of the soil. Subsoiling is nothing but breaking of the hard pans present in the soil which restrict the root growth of the crops. So this is a picture of the subsoiler which is driven using a tractor. Year-round tillage are tillage operations done throughout the year. They can be either carried out before planting the seeds in the field. It can be carried out after harvest or in between when growing the crops in the field. Secondary tillage. Secondary tillage are lighter or fine operations when compared with primary tillage. After primary tillage, the secondary tillage activity is done in the field. Secondary tillage further breaks down the bigger clods from the primary tillage activity. It also incorporates the weeds, stubbles. So we can also remove the weeds and stubble using secondary tillage implements. Harrow is the most commonly used secondary tillage activity. This picture shows a harrow which is used for secondary tillage activities in the field. So some of the implements used for primary and secondary tillage activities are given in the coming slides. So plow is the most commonly used primary tillage implement. So there are three types of plow: wooden plow, iron or inversion plow, and special purpose plow. Wooden plow or indigenous plow is is also known as a country plow, and it is made up of wood and it is mostly driven using animal power. The main components of the country plow is the share, the shoe, the body, the handle, and the beam. Soil turning plows. Soil turning plows are plows which are made up of iron and they are either drawn by animal power or they are drawn by tractor. Moldboard plow. Moldboard plow is also a commonly used primary tillage implement. It cuts and uplifts the soil and overturns it to one side only. Some of the major components of the moldboard plow is the moldboard, the frog, the land side, the shin, the gunnel, and the down suction. The disc plow. So disc plow also is a very commonly used primary tillage implement. It has a number of discs which rotates and it cuts the furrow slice and throws it to one side. Generally, the disc is of 60 centimeter size in diameter, and it turns a furrow slice of about 35 to 30 centimeters. Another category of primary tillage implement is a one-way or reversible or two-way plow. One-way plow is nothing but the moldboard plow, where the soil is uplifted, it is cut and it is thrown to one side only. Whereas in a two-way or a reversible plow, The soil is cut and it is thrown on either side. This helps to save time uh, uh, of using the implement in the field. Some special plows are discussed here. So subsoil plow is nothing but the subsoiler which is used for breaking the hard pan. Chisel plow also is used for breaking the hard pan and also for deep plowing. The ridge plow is similar to two moldboard plow facing opposite to each other. So they cut and they upturn the soil on either side, thus creating a ridge and a furrow. Rotary plow is nothing but a plow where the moving element is rotating. The element can either be blades, knives, shears, etc. Basin lister. So basin lister is an implement used for creating basins in the field. This is generally done before basin type irrigation is carried out. Harrow. So harrow is the most commonly used secondary tillage implement. So harrows are used for removing weeds, for stubbles, for further crushing the clods, which were the end result of the primary tillage activity. So blade harrows are of two types, either they are indigenous or improved. The indigenous blade harrow is given here on the left side as a black and white image. So there are there is a handle, a cutting edge, and a beam provided to the blade harrow. The plank and roller is also another type of secondary tillage implement where the soil is further broken down and leveled before the seeds are placed in the field. So these are some of the primary and secondary tillage implements for carrying out primary and secondary tillage activities in the field. Thank you.